Here we go. Hi, Suzanne. This could be a poop show because I have tried 5 different ways to set this up. There are probably 8 different notifications out there. This is really not going to be. First time. First time jitters. How's the weather in Texas? I'm going to give it a little while for some people to come in. My daughter should be coming in. She's going to be my moderator. I'm going to see if I can see the chat. Hi, Yvonne. Okay, let's see if I can see it bigger. Probably going to have my eyes going in 2 different places. Hi, Ola Joe. Hi, Sam. Hi, Nancy. Okay, so this is distracting. I'm hoping I can keep up with the chat on my phone because there's a delay. Hi, Kimberly. So, yeah, Ola Joe, this is my first time doing a live, and I tried to do it with my webcam. I tried to do it on my computer. It was a mess. So, hi, everybody coming in. It's starting to go really fast. Hi, Kathy. Glad you're here. Julie from Palm Beach. I love Palm Beach. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Gwen. Sam, I'm so excited that you're here because you hate Tunisian. Hi, Donna. Hi, Susan. Hi, Cecilia. Hi, Wynette. Crochet with Diane. So I'm surprised that there's this many people coming in because I'll be honest with you. Not that many people watch my Tunisian. Hi from Fort Walton Beach. It's another beautiful beach. Terry. Aw, Sam, I love you too. So this is the kickoff for my Tunisian crochet along. Kathy, this is the perfect project to learn because it's all pretty much basic stitches. And if you've been watching my Tunisian Tuesday from the beginning of the year, I've taught you every stitch that you're going to need to learn to know how to do this particular pattern. Hi, Deborah from Louisiana. Everybody wants to make it really complicated, and it's really, really not. Believe me, I'm only a couple years into my total crochet journey, and I love Tunisian. Hi, Ellen. Well, we're doing this we're not doing this fast. Oh, thanks, Sam. We have until the middle of June to get this done. I don't want this to be something stressful since a lot of you are using it hi Susan from Missouri. Hi Amanda. How are you, Mandy? I'm so glad you're here. Tunisian is not something, it's slow like knitting. So I didn't want to like cram it into 1 month. So we got a month and a half to do this. Suzanne, you can do it. It's not that difficult. Kimberly, hi. So we have a lot of time to do. You've got until the middle of June 11th to get this done. So we've got a long time to get this done. And if we need to extend it, we'll extend it because I don't want this to be a stressful crochet along. Hi, everybody coming in. The chat's going really fast, you guys. So I'm trying to keep up. Hi, Naomi. But yeah, so the pattern that I picked is the Tunisian sampler shawl, and I lost my pattern. What did I do with it? I just had it here. Oh, it got knocked down. See, told you, poop show. Tom's watching. He's in his office watching. I can hear an echo every once in a while. So, Amanda, he can't see the chat, but I'll tell him you said hello. Miss Yukon Cornelius, we love your name because we are all about Rudolph around here. I bet you figured that out from the Christmas. Hi, Crochet with Diane. Hi, Marie. Ellen, you should. You know what? The worst you can say is that you tried and it didn't work out. But you might learn something along the way. And like I said, as beautiful as this pattern is, it's very, very, very beginner friendly. And I'll help you. I'll walk you through it. The pattern it's worked in sections, so you can give yourself a week to do a section. And there are 14 sections. You know, at the beginning, of course, the sections are smaller, so maybe you can get 2 sections done, you know, in a week and a half. Hi, Kristen. So it's really, really, really beginner friendly. I emailed back and forth with the designer, Haley Joanne Robinson. She's thrilled that we're using it for a crochet along. She when I asked her, I said, could you give me some tips for beginners when they're doing this crochet along? Hi, everybody coming in. The only thing that she suggested is watch your stitch count, because you change stitches each section. So you just need to be careful of your stitch counts. And the pattern is written really, really well so that you can know exactly what your stitch count should be for each row. So that was, and I think she says gauge is, it's kind of important, but I would more worry about stitch count than actual gauge. If you are a tight, I will, Olajo. If you are a tight crocheter, go up a hook size. It's okay. So the pattern is written for DK weight yarn, 8 different colors, and you can, and she suggests a 6mm. Hold on, I only printed out the parts that I need because I've done this already, but I didn't print out the explanation. So hang on a second, let me open this up on my computer and I will get you the information. I believe it's a 6mm hook that she suggests using. For the one that I'm doing this time, like this is the one I did my sample. And I used Trubu and Kubu and Nubu, all the bamboos. You know how I love my bamboo yarn. And I did it to the pattern exactly. Let's see, here we go. Here we go. You need, where does it say? Where's, oops, okay. You need 8 different colors of the DK weight and a 6mm hook. I swear that's what it says, but I can't find it on here. Yep, 6mm crochet hook with a long cable and a stitch marker. You guys, the stitch marker is also pretty important so that you're keeping your center, because you're going to do increases on each side of the center stitch, which is a knit stitch, which is an easy stitch to do. There's my daughter. Hi, Allie. So the stitch marker is really important to help you maintain that center, because you're not going to be able to see an actual definition of stitch as you're coming across, because she doesn't give you the stitch count to the center, she gives you the stitch count for the whole row. So that stitch marker is going to be really important when you get going on it. I did it in 8 different colors this time, this for my practice. For this go around, I am using Loops and Threads Ombre Hues, which is a DK weight, 426 yards. I have 2 in the periwinkle purple and white, and then I'm going to be adding in some white. The only reason I'm adding in the solid color of white, as there are 2 sections where you're using 2 colors at the same time. So you need to have that contrast to show the different stitches. You can see here where I use the teal and the green, or the yellow. Those, that section, to get the effect of the stitch. Hey Jackie, you just need that little contrast. So that's why I'm using the white as a contrast. So does anybody have any questions about what yarn they're thinking about using? I had somebody put a comment in today. They were thinking about using Mellow Spun DK. That would be a great choice. I think that would make a beautiful shawl. This finished size is going to be, the wingspan is 65 inches and the center depth is 33 inches. I think it's a really good size. How long of a cable? I would go with, let's see, what one have I got on here? The print is so tiny. Okay, I have a 32 millimeter cord on here, and I think I might have to go up to the 40 if I'm not mistaken. And this is my Knitter's Pride Mindful swivel cord. If you can, I'm suggesting the swivel cord, because I think it helps so that things don't get twisted. Yeah, Mandy, DK weight is the perfect weight, especially here. Hobie Amigo. I don't know that yarn. I wish I don't have a whole lot of Hobie yarn. The Willow Daily DK is another beautiful yarn, Michelle. Good choice. On this one, the one that I'm doing this time, I am going up a hook size. I did do this one with a 6 millimeter, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it came out perfectly fine. This time, I just want to see what going up to a 7 would do. You know what, Ellen, you can get by with it. It just, the swivel cords just take that one little aggravation out. That's the only reason I do it. But I do have, I have regular cords that don't swivel. So, you know, if you want to do it on a cord that doesn't swivel, if that's the only thing you have, I'm not saying go out and buy anything. Use what you have. That's fine. It's perfectly okay. Hi, Denise. Thanks for stopping in. So the other suggestion I would give you for this is, do not use a textured yarn, or say a roving style yarn. Do not do it, because you're going to lose the stitch definition. And the stitches themselves are what gives it such a pretty texture. Like this basket weave section where you're alternating between knits and purls, it gives such a really pretty definition, pretty pattern. Let the yarn work using Hobie toggle yarn. Again, I don't know Hobie yarns. I wish I did. Hobie and Ice. I don't think I've gotten them from other people. I've never made an order from them. Maybe one day I'll do that. But okay, so Hobie toggle. I hope it's a pretty DK yarn. Um, I, as long as it's a smooth yarn and isn't something that's textured or a roving style, you don't want to be using anything like that, because you will definitely lose that stitch definition on your pattern. So you guys, I'm really excited about this. Hi Denise, how are you? I've been planning this crochet along since January, when I knew I was going to do Tunisian. Hi Tia. When I was going to do Tunisian Tuesday, I knew I wanted to do a crochet along. And I originally thought I was going to start it in April. But in April, there were so many other crochet alongs going on. I thought my little crochet along is going to get lost. So I said, let's push it back. Let's learn all the stitches in the pattern. And then if you have trouble, thank you, Mandy. You could always go back and reference. Hey, Pam, how are you? You can always go back and reference my stitch tutorials, because every stitch tutorial that I did that is in my playlist for Tunisian Tuesday, Cherry DK 24/7 would be fine. Is it the cotton DK 24/7? It would be perfect. Hobie Amigo is 100 DK, 100% acrylic yarn. Perfect. Denise, it's really easy. In my playlist, I have a tutorial for every single stitch. If my tutorials don't do it for you, there are so many other stitch tutorials out there that you can learn the stitch from. Hi, Patricia, all the way from the UK. How are ya? Kathleen, I'm self-taught too. I learned from watching different tutorials and just practice, and a lot of tearing out and starting over. And so don't give up on yourselves, you guys. If you're going to start this, if you're new to this, this is the perfect way to start. And don't get discouraged. You're going to make mistakes. This thing is riddled with mistakes. Totally. Lots and lots of mistakes. But I've learned from the mistakes, and you can learn from those mistakes and just keep going on. It's okay. Changing colors a lot, you're going to have a lot of ends to weave in. It's just it is what it is. It does curl a little bit at the bottom because I did not put in the crab stitch edge. But when you go back at the end of this and put that crab stitch edge on it, or even a single crochet if you don't want to do the crab stitch, I get it. I hate the crab stitch too. You can, it'll straighten that bottom edge out so it's straight. And if you're using, a wool or a wool mix or a wool blend or a cotton blend, and if you block it, that'll take the curl out. But this thing, it hardly curls at all because of the way the stitches are done. And that's another thing. Hey, everybody coming in. Yeah, Tony at TL Yarn Crafts, she's a really good teacher if you're looking for somebody with a different teaching style. I know not everybody learns the same way, and that's okay. I just wanted to share my love of this craft, and hopefully you can learn something, and if not, learn it from somebody else. It's okay. There are a lot of stitch definitions out there. You know what? So many people said they've learned years ago, and they learned it from their grandmother as Afghan crochet, because you're using the long Afghan hooks. So I think it's one of those things that it's coming around. Saskatchewan. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, the crab stitch does give a really nice finished look. I just don't like doing it. I can't work backwards. Yeah, we all pick up skills from everybody else, and it's a fun thing to do. So, um, does anybody else have any other questions? Let's see. I'm trying to read a king size Tunisian blanket. Oh my gosh, that's gonna take you forever, Kathleen. Sorry guys, I'm trying to read all the chat. Oh, Nessa, thank you for stopping in, even though you're working. I appreciate it. Um, we're just kind of chatting. I'm just anybody have any questions about the pattern in particular? Um, any questions about yarn or hooks or anything? Because guys, this is it. We're gonna get started. You have until the 11th of June to get it all done. No pressure. If I'm getting close and it looks like people are having a struggle getting to the end, I'll extend it. Brenda, right now we're doing it until the 11th of June, but I will extend it if I need to because I want this to be a low pressure uh, crochet along. I don't want anybody getting stuck on deadlines, or if we need to extend it, we'll extend it. I want this to be fun, especially for newbies, people who are just learning how to do this. Can I demonstrate how to do? You know what? I'm not set up to do a tutorial, but Kathy, I have both of those stitches listed in my playlist. Started in January and finished by Christmas. Yeah, I would imagine it would be too hot, Kathleen. Kathy, there are specific tutorials in my playlist under Tunisian Tuesday. You can look those up, or Google the stitch on YouTube. You'll be able to find a video on it. It will really help you. If you don't have a 7, the pattern calls for a 6. So go ahead and use the 6. And if you want to go up and you don't have a 7, use a 6.5 if you have that. So the pattern definitely calls for a 6mm. Yeah, Brenda, my playlist, I have all of the tutorials that I did from the beginning of January through 2 weeks ago were all the stitches that you're going to need to do to know how to do this pattern. And like I said, if my tutorials don't do it for you, yeah, Sam, you got to use the cables, because the end of this, you're going to, I mean, you can start out without one, but by the end, you're over 300 stitches, and you're not going to get that on one of these Afghan hooks, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the bummer. But if you have, and I don't know what I did with my set, Amazon has a set, an inexpensive set, that has the Afghan set like this, and then the ones with the plastic cords that are really long with the bead on the end. For like less than $20, that will work. I mean, it's not going to swivel, and it might be a pain in the ass because pain in the butt, because the cords are super long. They're made for blankets, but those will work. Yes, practice, practice, practice. Yeah, Tia. Oops. Sometimes I have a potty mouth, you guys. Oh gosh, what are you gonna do? Anyway, oops. So anyway, 25 minutes almost. We're a tribe. I can't help it myself. Sometimes it just slips out. So 25 minutes, you guys. Does anybody have any other questions? Does anybody... Hi, Jeanette. Yeah. Oops. What are you going to do? Oh, good Lord. The 37 is long enough? Okay. Hi, Elaine. The written pattern is on Ravelry. If you go to my video from today, there's a link in it in the description box that will take you directly to it. But it is called the Tunisian Sampler Shawl by Haley Joanne Robinson. If you don't have it. Oh, thanks. Um, I am starting out with a 30, what did I say this was? A 38 millimeter. You might want to go up to a 40, but somebody just said that they got by with a 37. Depends on how well you want to scrunch your stitches on. If you wanted, I mean, if you don't want to squish your stitches together and you want to go to the bigger cord, go for it. Absolutely. I'm going to start out with this 38 or 37. These are so small when you look at them. Where's the writing on here? Oh, this one's a 32. So I might go up to a 40. Okay, I don't know those hooks, but right, Ellen, when you add to the hook and the cord, you get the bigger length. So because you're still putting stitches on your hook, so you should be fine with 47. So you guys, yeah, we're almost a half an hour. Anybody have any other questions? Anything else before I let you get back to your Tuesday? I really do appreciate it. Do you measure from the end of the hook to the other end of the hook? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you could probably. See if I got a tape measure close. Let's see what this says. Of course, I can't find the tape measure when I need one, right? Oh, here's one right here. Okay, so we're going to just measure this out. From the tip to the end. That can't be right. Hold on a second. Thanks, Mandy. All right, so this says it is, what is this, in millimeters or inches? Okay, it says 32 inches. That does not say 32 inches. That says 23 inches. So 32 inches must be from the hook to the end. And that's what it is. So with the cord on, this is 32 inches. So it includes the length of the hook. I'm trying to finish up a test pattern myself, Nessa. I get it. Yes, thank you, everybody. Don't forget the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Well, you guys, thank you for stopping in, and thank you for participating. And even if you're not participating, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to let you get back to your Tuesday. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and giving yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we will talk to you later. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to close this off.